with Coach Corey Mullins of the Bluefield Rams, coming off of the AAC Tournament this past week and got an invitation to the NCCAA Regionals this coming week. Coach, it took a 5-game winning streak, including the first game of the tournament, to really get things turned around and get postseason eligible. What was the difference over that stretch?
Well, I think we started to play with a lot of confidence offensively. You take a look at some of those games at Union, scoring the most points of the year, 78. I know it took overtime to do so, but we started shooting the ball much better. We shot the ball, I think, about 44% from the field down the stretch in those last 4 or 5 games, and that was huge for us. Defensively, we continued to buy in and continue to do some things well, and I think our success down the stretch was just a culmination of us believing offensively and playing together as a team and being selfless.
That first game in the AAC tournament against Montreat, it was a dominating performance from start to finish. What did you think of your girls in that game?
Yeah, well, I was very pleased. Montreat's kind of a scary team. When you look at some of their scores and some of the way that they've played, especially in the second half of the season, they played some teams really tough. And to go out there and to hold them to 36 points was incredible for us defensively. We didn't look great offensively. At times we had no rhythm, and we lacked togetherness, but we pulled it out, and our defense was huge, and it was a great team win.
You came up a little bit short in advancing. You had to play a tough Union team that you did beat once this year,
yeah.
but they closed it out at the end. They stretched it out in the end of the game and just couldn't cover that hump late.
Yeah, we went 11 minutes to start the second half where you didn't score a point, and that really hurt us. At the end of the day, I was really pleased with what we did defensively. I think we took their best players out of the game. I think Nash only had 7 points, and their leading scorer, and Haley Perkins wasn't as big of a factor as she had the first 2 games. But it is tough when you don't score and you go long stretches. And we'd have the privilege of playing really well offensively for the last 4.5 games, and then all of a sudden we come out of the locker room not ready to go and couldn't get the ball in the hole, and that was a tough way to lose it. And Union played well. They did some things to us defensively that shook us a little bit, but it was a great learning experience for our team, and hopefully this weekend going down to the Mid-East region that it can help prepare us a little bit better for that.
As you said, season continues on this weekend. You go down to Tennessee. You've got First Tennessee Temple, a very similar team to you guys. So.
Yeah, they are, and they've won 4 straight going into this tournament. And they always have a really athletic team. They've got a really good point guard, Amanda Rector, who was a Division II transfer. Really nice pieces to their puzzle there, and so it's going to be tough. They match up very similar to our team. And the winner gets the winner of Lee versus Hiawassee, which will probably be Lee, and we got to go down there and win 2 games and potentially beat Lee at Lee. It'll be a good test for our team, but definitely we're excited about the opportunity for postseason.
Chance to continue on in the postseason for the Rams this year. 8 o'clock on Thursday night, Bluefield plays Tennessee Temple. For coverage links of that game, be sure to check bcrams.com.